My name is John Bosworth. I'm a licensed mental health counselor in private practice in St. Pete, Florida. I'd like to talk a little bit about what are clinical psychology jobs. Clinical psychology jobs, first of all, let's step back a little bit. Clinical psychology usually is referred to as the doctoral level of training, the minimal requirements to get licensed as a clinical psychologist. The basic job descriptions or job outlines can be many and can be varied. But in clinical psychology, we will stick to basically looking at what a person does after he attains the PhD and 1-year internship required to actually attain the title of clinical psychologist. And what really the public's perception of clinical psychology really gears toward counseling and toward psychotherapy or therapy. Counseling and psychotherapy are probably what many people in graduate school look to when they want to get into to clinical psychology. But there's also a number of different areas that clinical psychologists can work, and that could be in a forensic setting for the courts. They could do evaluation and testing in the schools or within organizations. And they also can look at psychometric testing for maybe a substance abuse facility. But many clinical psychologists are in private practice, and when they are in private practice, they basically have much more leeway as to what type of work that they actually want to do. But again, I want to emphasize that clinical psychology per se is always minimum requirement as far as schooling is concerned is the PhD or doctorate level, or PsyD. The PsyD is actually the clinical psychology's counterpart of the PhD. It's doctoral level training, but specifically geared toward clinical work. My name is John Bosworth, and we're talking about what are clinical psychology jobs.